Hey, 8-inch C4, good to see you. Let me finish setting up. Good to see you. Good to see you. We're close. Good to see you. Hang on here. All right. Top fans, top fans. There you go. There you go. Come on there. There we go. There we go. 8-inch destroyer. Susanna, how you doing? Thank you. Thank you for coming. All right. Truthful Trolls here, 5x5. There we go. We'll turn my camera on here in just a second. Steve C, hey there, how you doing? Thank you for coming. They can't find a home. That is true. That is true. That is true. So, so how we doing there, 8-inch? You doing all right? Hey, Red Crawler, and my house told me my package. Hey, that's great, Red Crawler. I tell you, that was been a bear to get to you. I tell you, a bear. That was all my fault. You hadn't had time to open it up, Red Crawler. You're welcome. You're welcome. It took a long time to get it to you. But they're all starting to get out of here. I'm starting to, well, let's just say it's been a battle. Hey, Steve, to stream got the bad part. Yep, upstream, yes. Matter of fact, as I'm trying to upload everything, my internet goes out. And I'm like, oh gosh, come on now. I had to reboot my router and all that kind of good stuff, and I barely got in. Y'all started coming in just as I was getting it in there. I hadn't been home until Wednesday. My work kept me on the East Coast for 4 weeks. Oh, I know what that's like, Red Crawler. I know what that's like. Steve, you got nailed. Did you get nailed by those storms? Were you close to those? Oh, the Guadalupe. Okay. Yeah, it's down south. Yeah. I wasn't sure. I didn't really get any information where that most of that rain north of Canyon Lake. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I saw some pictures out of the Guadalupe coming out of its bank. I can't believe how much rain y'all got that quick. I've only seen it do that one time in my life there in Texas, and we got a lot of rain. It was really, really tough. Let's see here. Why don't orphans play baseball? Let's see here. 8-inch destroyer. I'm not. Oh, they can't find. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's true. That's good. I am glad it's there. It took forever. 29 feet and whoa, that is a lot. Man, that's what you're talking about. A cow. Hey, Beto, how are you doing? Did you get washed away, Beto? Good evening, Robert Kemp. The river, yeah, the river went up. Hey, Barbara, how you doing? Thank you for coming. I thought we'd dedicate this this live stream to Rolls Royces. You know, we'll talk about Rolls Royces. Does that sound good? Cousin Barbara. No, Rocky, I'm good, but very hot down here. I bet. I bet. Oh, yeah, that is true. I've only seen it flood like at one time before when I was a little kid, and it was really something. It was really something. Hey, Carrie, thank you for coming. Hit that like and love button for me. I appreciate it. Like and share. YouTube is starting to be nice to me, so maybe I'll get me a few more subs out of it. They've been trickling in, but I appreciate all that everybody does, and they have been. Let's put this out there. This link. Let's see if Nickel shows up. I'm gonna copy. Let's see here. Oh, looky here. Oh, he's not. Come on. He's trying to. Come on, Kate. He's trying to come in. Welchco Services Bacon. There you go. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. So a week ago, last Monday, which was, well, let's see here. That was June. That was June 31st, last Monday. And I was just going to point this out. Oh gosh, there we go. What's going on there, Mr. Nickel?
Nothing much. Just watching hospitals close and credit unions go under, I tell you.
Well, yeah, I was just going to bring up, because when you said that to me earlier today about the hospitals and the banks closing, I was just going to say Monday, the Fed had a big bailout to the banks for overnight banking. And nobody said nothing, but it was just an overnighter, you know? And so the Feds had to step in and load them money to balance out the banks. And so they did that, and then there was just an overnight, and they pay it back the next day. So, I'm kind of wondering, did you see Red Crawler, what Red Crawler said, Mr. Nickel?
Let me see. Nickel is all bashing everything Trump does. Oh, that's Steve. And does not do. All right.
I heard Nickel. Red Crawler. See what Red Crawler put?
Yeah. I heard. Dang. Man, it's all blurry. I heard Nickel Stacking loves Elon Musk now. Well, no, I really don't.
I thought that was hilarious. We know you and Trump are best buds.
Yeah. I don't. I still don't trust Musk. So.
I thought that was kind of cool that he started his own party, the American Party.
Yeah, I don't know who the candidates are going to be. He really likes the Kentucky guy, the congressman, Massey. He's already pledged him like I think $400 million or something his next campaign.
Wow. Barbara doesn't have a crown. Let's see if we can get Barbara a crown. So let's go down here. Barbara wants a crown. Okay.
You like my shirt? You see Caitlin there?
I was just looking at that. You know who I'm going to buy a shirt for? For Sophie. Sophie.
Oh yeah. Well, she would be. She'd probably be in a bikini sitting at the pool if I had a shirt of
her. Yeah, I heard that. Oh Lord. So I'm trying to make Barbara a crown. There we go. I think I got a crown on her. I think it happened. Let's see.
I think today's the day she should come up. I think
so too. We can really crown her. You want to come up, Barbie, and talk to us about Elon Musk? He's a big dummy. King crown. Okay. I don't know why it didn't do it. I guess. Let me see here. I'm trying to get you on there. Let's see here.
I don't know how that works. I know usually if you're the first person in, you're one, and then it also goes by how many comments you're doing. So
yeah.
if you come in, it only goes to 3. I understand. So you may end at 3, but if you comment 10 times in a row, it might make you number 1 again. I don't understand it, and some people don't have it. They don't have that in their chat, so I don't know how they don't have it.
See, I'm not really sure how that works too, because on my top of here, I can actually hit the crown, and it's supposed to crown her, and so I'm trying to put the crown up there, but it's not doing it. I don't know why. Let's see what's going on here. So let's see if I can do it. Generally, she's here before everybody. Maybe. Okay, got it. Okay. I'm having trouble doing it there, Barbara. So we're gonna have to wait. So we'll just have to wait.
We'll give her a coronation later.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Oh God. Hang on here just a second. All right, I got to pop my chat. I think this is what the problem of it is. Okay, pop chat out. And I was in StreamYard and it wasn't letting me do what I wanted it to do. So, come on. Why are you doing this to me? Come on there. Come on. It is not doing it. Come on. Let's go over here. There it goes. Now, let's see if I got it. Now I think we can do it. That's weird. I don't know why it did that.
What's the temperature there?
It is in the 90s right now, 92 or 93. It's,
that's what we got. See that?
Oh, dang it. Come on. There it goes. Okay, now I got it. Sorry, Barbara, it ain't working like it's supposed to right now. So anyway, Destroyer was first one here. So did you see the Yankee stacking video in regards to what Tim thinks where gold is going? I did not see that. What is that there? I can't see it very good. Oh, it's a peace dollar.
Yeah.
What year is that? 22?
Yep. Came in this presentation piece. It's pretty good shape. It's a little bit of color change on it. But other than that, it looks like pretty much a Jim Mint coin. It's what happened in 1932. So there's your 1922 car. And then that's when the peace dollar came out. I think it celebrates 1922.
Well, that's cool. That's very cool. I like peace dollars.
I
That
got it below.
1921 that 21's expensive because that's a high relief. Is that
Yeah, they did.
21?
That's when they made that. No, but that's when they made the ship the change, didn't they? So many of them was Morgan, so many of them peace.
Yeah, they did 21.
No, that's right. They stopped the Morgan. They restarted up.
Right,
with the
right.
peace dollar.
And so with the 21 peace dollar is a high relief. And so that's one of the expensive ones. I watched it. Truth, I would back up the truck. Yeah, there you go. And so I didn't see that what he was talking about. Gold going down to 3. I don't think so, Truthful Tro. I think you'll be lucky to see it drop below much lower than 3,300. I think you're going to see gold hit over 35 here before long. I think it's going to be
4,000. And I'll tell you this. This is what I think is going to happen. I think you're going to have a hard time finding any gold at any of
I do too.
And then they're going to be out.
I do too.
And that means the premiums will skyrocket because when they do get one in, they're going to want maximum premiums on it.
Hey, Gold Maple, thank you. I'm doing very well. Doing very well. Tired. I've been putting in a lot of hours this week, and and the heat's been really bad here. It's been in the 90s, and man, working on that tarmac like that is tough. So, but you think it'd be worse? It would be worse in the cold, but it's not. Because we can cuddle up and stay warm, but taking in the heat, you can't get enough clothes off to get out of it. So it is tough. Did you hear about that Monday? The Fed loaning banks doing overnight lending.
Like a temporary overnight thing to I mean.
Yeah, that was that right there scares me right there what they're doing that, because if you have overnight banks trying to borrow money from other banks and they can't borrow money, they have to go to the Fed. That worries me right there, because that tells you that there's not much cash in the system and banks are broke. What your thoughts on India 787 no flaps takeoff? I think that was a pilot error, and that pilot really didn't do a good job, because you always me being a pilot, and you always take off with your flaps, and even on small planes, like I started out on 152 Cessnas, you got at least 20% flaps. And I think most of the 737s, 800s, and 900s are taken off with at least 30-degree flaps. So I think that was pilot error. It is. Well, my phone's going crazy. I'm going to put it down here. So it is crazy on that. Yeah, that. I just can't believe that he would make that kind of a mistake. I mean, he could have been. The pilots overseas don't go through as many hours. Hey, Zardoz, how you doing? Thank you for coming. The pilots overseas don't go through the training and going through the rigmarole of the training here. Most, I won't say all of them, but I would say probably 80% of the pilots on commercial airlines came from the military, and the military is very strict. Air Force and Navy, and you think about the Navy flying those F-18s on carrier decks. Yeah, that's I know, Steve, that's really bad. And I'm sorry, it's really sad. But yeah, that's wooden nickel. There you go.
Wooden nickel.
I like wooden nickels. I'll pay you Tuesday for a wooden nickel today.
If the bank has any money.
Do what?
if the bank has any money.
Exactly. Can you open another page of Yankee videos? Pause and start in pause and talk about his comments. I cannot do that right now. I'd probably lose my stream right now. I'm having issues with my internet, and I'm gonna have to shut everything down. It is hearing anything about the 35s in? Yes, I have. Matter of fact, we have two 35s stationed at our base, along with F-15s. And I think they're putting them all along the West Coast. And so I don't know how long they're going to be there, but yes, we've been having the F-35s come in. So, and there is in Alaska, there is a F-22 base up there in Alaska. So the F-22 to me is the ultimate plane. It is. I still think they have. I don't think the F-35 is as good as the the F-22. The F-35 is not as good as the F-22. There, I got it out. What do you got there?
Those are 14 karat gold. These are the queen from Egypt. What was her name?
Cleopatra?
No, another queen.
Another queen. Oh,
it came with an N, didn't it?
Yeah, Nefertiti.
Yeah.
Those are good. Those 14 karat?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like those. Send me an email what you want for those things, Nickel.
2.8 grams.
Okay, send me an email.
Okay.
Yeah, send me an email for what you want for those. Those are nice.
I'll probably send a picture of that 22 karat necklace.
Yeah, too. Yeah, send that to me too. I don't sell the F-22, and I heard it just got an upgrade. That's true, Red Crawler. The F-22 is the ultimate stealth fighter, and nothing has been able to even come close to it. Even the F-35 is good, but it's not as good as the F-22. And so I'm a real F-22. I've got pictures of F-22s up and close that I won't share, and I just keep them. So, but yes, I am very fond of the F-22, and I've seen them up close. F-47 coming. I've heard rumors about that, but I don't know, Steve. There's a lot of rumors about the new fighter coming at the seventh what they call the generation, and it's I don't know that
Gerald knows.
Get them all. Okay, Beto, we like tacos.
Gold Maple knows. He knew who the queen was. He even spelled it right. Very good. I got
it.
Yeah. I got them. I got those in an auction, local auction. So probably for a couple bucks. So that's what I'm saying. People don't think I should sell the gold. I said, you don't know what I paid for it. I'm making absolute killing on the gold when
I think that's great. So I think that's great, Nickel. I think that is great.
So we need to make say, go ahead while it's up.
I'll trade you some graded Preview Mark Eagles. You know? Think about that.
You never know.
Well, send me an email. We'll chat.
Wheel and deal.
Yep, that's what it's all about. You see that right there? That was hit on a fuselage right there, so.
Oh, you didn't duck.
Oh, I was bending down, and I bent down too fast and thought I had enough clearance. But anyway, it didn't get me too bad. I didn't bleed a whole lot. So anyway,
They had to probably repair the plane. Or might have had to
The
repair
what?
the plane.
Yeah, I bet it. Yeah,
You may
they
have to
had to
repair
come
the
out and put
plane.
any fuselage on it. The floods in Texas aren't now. Yeah, hey, Triple Tro, I agree with you 100%. I think somebody's up there trying to control our weather that shouldn't be. Tell the truth, Rocky. That is from. All right, I got a confession I got to make. Barbara's spilling the beans. Me and Barbara were out cruising around in her Rolls Royce, and I accidentally hit my head on a steering wheel, so I can't say any more.
You know what the theory is on the flood, why it was so bad and they caught them off guard. They're saying it's because all the cuts Trump made to Noah and all the other, and they weren't able to project.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
It was.
yeah, that's what I've heard, but you know what I think about that? Barbara had to bop me one. I'm sorry, Barbara. I won't bite. Oh, Lord. That is good. So this week I've been really, really busy. I have had up to my ears in alga. I think I can control the weather. Chinese experiments with silver nitrate to create artificial cloud. They're now using this in Dubai. Okay. I heard that they got a pretty good heavy rain there in Dubai, Gold Maple. So that's exactly what I was thinking. Nickel, that was propaganda. You are watching. Oh, that's fake propaganda. Rocky about the weather for notification. I like it, Red Crawler. I like it. I like it. Hey, water possibilities. Weather warfare is yes, it is water possibilities. I agree. I agree. Silver Shelby. Hey, Silver Shelby, how you doing, brother? I appreciate you stopping in. Be sure to hit that like button and love button for me. I appreciate it. I need all the help I can get. We're prepared if they try to flood us out. You know, I agree with you, Truthful Troll. I don't think they'll try and do it here. It rains too much here. People are ready for rain, even floods, you know. You bet. Sorry I'm late. Hey, that's okay. It's not a problem. Not a problem. I appreciate you coming in. Yep. Anybody else you got anything else you want to talk about basketball? I have been watching the games. I watch that. I can't wait till Caitlin gets back.
I believe she'll play next game. Now she may not start. I think they'll probably start bringing her in because she's going to want to be there for the All-Star game, and she's a starter, a captain. I think she's a captain on that. So we'll see. But I know she's going to want to play for that. So just to look and see. But she should be back next game.
I surely. The earth is flat too. Dinar. Sugar Man, thank you for coming. You got by me. I hadn't been busy watching, so it was admitted to and 50. You know what? During Vietnam, they were manipulation of the rain over Vietnam and keeping the Viet Cong in rain and stuff like that. So it made it harder for them to move their supplies and stuff on the Ho Chi Minh Trail, and that is a proven fact. I've read a lot about that. So they've been doing it for a long time. I didn't know there were 1952. Water. I did not know that. So I knew they were doing it during Vietnam.
They gave him a lot of napalm too.
They did. Do you know how to make napalm there, Caitlin?
No, but you can look it up, I'm sure, and do it.
You take Clorox and gasoline and mix it together. And that will make napalm.
But you got to have some way to set it off, right?
Well, I didn't. That's all I'm saying. Is just napalm and Clorox. I'm not talking about anything else. I'm not gonna get hammered by YouTube. Styrofoam and gasoline. C-Force is styrofoam. Okay, and gas. Okay. That's like, because what you do is you take Clorox and mix gas with it, and it will turn to a gel, and then you can make it. It will turn to a gel. Yes, styrofoam. I've never used styrofoam, but I have used Clorox or bleach. Okay, Steve. And that's all I'm saying about that. Hey, Master Blaster, Everclear is right. Everclear is good. One that believes the earth is flat and the other one that don't agree with flat. Neither Stackers is an idiot. Nope, that's true. That's true. I'd like to visit the Ho Chi Minh Trail. I'm more interested in visiting the Plain of Jars by in Laos. Okay, and the cave. Yes, those are. I have never been to Laos, but hideout of yep. Thailand. You should go to Thailand too. Go make you'd be surprised what you'd see in Thailand right now.
I know they went underground a lot. I know they said the Vietnamese said Bob Hope came to do a program there that they were under the stage where he was listening to him.
I can see
Is that enough to scare the gajibers out of you?
Yep, exactly. Well, I like Master Blaster's Everclear. If we can make some good old Hawaiian punch with Everclear.
How about food prices? Have you been to the store lately?
Oh, God. I don't even want. I tell you what, I walked out and I didn't buy very much. I didn't buy any meat at the store. I had 3 sacks of groceries and it cost me, I bought 2 bags of cat food and that was $32. And my bill was $130 and I had 3 bags. And I'm just like, I couldn't believe that. Well, our bags are not very big, so.
You're cheaper than I am. We are here.
Yeah. And so it's going up and up and up. And I don't think, the Fed is trying to stop inflation. And they dropped last year. They dropped the interest rate down, or their Fed rate. And now it seems like it's starting to go back up again. So I can see it's not helping unemployment. Unemployment's getting pretty bad, especially around here. Truthful Troll, are you seeing a lot of people getting laid off where you work or around people that you know?
I know Microsoft, I think they laid another 9,000, didn't they?
Yep, they sure did. Dean, I totally agree with you. I agree.
They asked the UPS people here to buy offer them buyouts to get rid of them.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. Beto says gas hasn't gone down over here less than $3. Well, gas here, regular gas here, I paid $4.19 for it. It hasn't moved a penny. It's been $4.19 for quite some time. Diesel fuel is $4.52 here.
Well,
So,
it's between $2.89 and $3.09 here, depending on where you get it. Some places still over $3.
To have that price. Steve says $2.47. I wouldn't mind that. That would be really good. That
must be with this. That must be with this Kroger card or something.
Yeah, it's
really even with Kroger cards, you can't get it that cheap here.
Beto, I have not seen gas go down here. Eagle Steve says $2.77 where he's at, and Barbara says $2.97 where she's at, and nope, Texas price. I would love to have Texas prices on fuel. Like I said, I paid $4.19 last week for regular gas, and that was last Thursday, and it's been that way ever since. You can't. That's about the going rate here. I really think a lot of that is the taxes here on the West Coast. The Commie Coast are paying out the wazoo. California, not Texas, California, and Oregon and Washington. So.
Yeah, you got your reformulation gas too. So that's probably what makes it so high here. We're in the Louisville market, and they're really pro-environment. So that definitely adds cost to it.
Avocado oil went from wow, good Lord, shrinkflation. Yeah, okay, I believe that because I was looking for olive oil.
A box of cereal is only about 2 bowls of cereal for me now. I'm going, man, you used to get at least 8 bowls out of it.
Yeah, and if you look at the cereal, there are very few cereals that don't have what they call the germination of geo-engineered food. If you look at the very few foods, cereals have that. So I have quit eating cereal because of that very fact. The geo-engineered food, I refuse to eat it.
Well, so, GM had what is the food? General Mills. They had Randolph residue in it. They got in big trouble for that.
Wow.
I think they're leaving the country. They're supposed to leave, I think. And if you look at your shelves, you probably won't see very many of their boxes of cereal in your grocery anymore. I think it's mostly Kellogg's now.
Barbara says that gas up there where she's at is $2.97 a gallon, and that's $1.23 cheaper than it is here, and it shouldn't be that way. But baby oil stock is plummeting since P Daddy got Eagle Steve. I bet it is. Oh Lord. Master Blaster, P Diddle. Yep, exactly, P Diddy. So it's
how many years you think they're going to give him? I think we find out Monday, don't we?
Oh, there's some people that are talking quite a bit, but I think you're going to sentence him Monday. They must have had a pretty good lot of evidence on him if he's getting.
I think he's going to
do what?
He got convicted on 2 of the charges. How stays in there, I can't tell you. He'll probably buy his way out, but he's going to get a lot of lawsuits too overall.
Yeah, I bet he does. Steve C. said, I'm going to be coming. You're right, Steve. I can't say a whole lot what's going on in my life right now and at work and stuff like that for security reasons, but there's a lot of crap going on right now. So Go Maple says, if I go to Thailand, I'm interested in seeing the Royal Palace, the famous sleeping Buddha. If I go to Laos, I want to see Pura Bang, a Buddhist gold statue dating to the 4th. Okay. Well, Thailand's pretty well known for their ladies of night. Yes, they are. They should make him pay a huge amount. Yep, to the drug lords and get him out. I think when they get him, it's not going to be good. Yeah, Red Crawler, you're right. There is a lot of maybe Joe Biden can pardon him. They're still questioning a lot of Joe Biden's pardons that he did. What do you think about that big, beautiful bill coming out?
I think Trump cut off the weapons to Ukraine and reneged on the deal. So I said he'll probably say, "That didn't count. I used an auto pen." But we'll wait and see what he says.
Yeah.
The bill. I think it's terrible. I think it's going to. I think it takes states' rights away. I think it's going to add a bunch of national debt. And
well, we know what is it? $3.3 trillion adding to our debt. And I agree with you. It's going to add a lot of debt we don't need.
Hospitals are going to close. 17 million people won't have any health insurance, and some people will actually die from that. There's no doubt about it. Can't give a number, but there'll be people that have to go 200 miles to get treatment, and it'll be an emergency, and they'll kick the bucket.
Red Crawler's got a good point. He says he's going to enjoy the 10,000 new ICE agents that are being in the bill. So that's going to be good. Who owns all that debt? That's a good question, Dean. I don't know who owns it all. But you think about it, they're never going to get paid back. That's for sure. That is for 30 what is our national debt? 34 trillion right now?
It seems like it's higher than that.
Is it higher than that?
I think it's close to 36.
Yeah. Yeah, Dean, but
you look Dean, at the unfunded liability part of it.
Right. Yeah, Matt, you're right. Matt Windage is saying nobody wants to claim the debt. I surely don't. There's no way we will be able to pay that huge debt. Nope. There is no way. That's right, Beto. There's no way it can be paid. And I thought the dollar Trump got there this time, he'd lower the debt, a little bit, and make the dollar strong. But that ain't what that big beautiful bill had in it. It had too much debt in it. And so, why do you think Elon Musk started the American, American policy, or the American, I'll think of it. It was actually like the Democrat Party, but it's called the American Party. And so he's starting that, which I think is a good thing. We need a third party. Anybody disagree on that? I'd rather owe it to him than cheat them out of it.
I could vote for Massey for president. Why not? The guy really would. I don't think he'd get anything done, because I think both parties would end up fighting him on it, and it just would end up. But he would like to. He would definitely. He would like to cut the debt.
Well, I'm thinking we need I'll get out of there. I think we need to do a giveaway. And we're getting late in the day. It's 5:40. And let me pull out two more of these. This will be today's winners right here. So This is going to be it. There's 20 people in the and so let's 80's Destroyer, right, Dean? There you go. 22. He's already. That's true, Red Crawler. That's very true. They're already going here. Let's see here. Let's go. I didn't. Barber 69. All right. There's 20 in here, so we're gonna go 1 through 30. Let's go through 1 through 30. So let's see. 8 inches got 22. Dean's 17. C4 7. Master Blaster's 9. Red Crawler is 5. Steve C 10. 11. Okay, we got Water Possibilities 18. Go Maples 12. Matt's 10. Let's see. Eagle Steve's 4. Has anybody else got those numbers up there? Eagle Steve is 4. I think that looks good. 27. Okay. Let me hit the stop button. Carrie is 13. All right. Let me hit stop. All right. Oh, come on, damn it. Damn keyboard. All right. It's rigged. There you go, 69. 69, Barber 69. There you go. Thank you, Beto. Thank you much. All right. Let's see who we got here.
Ready?
Yep.
15, George Foster's
15.
number.
All right. Let's go back up here. Let's see here. All right. 15. Who had the closest number without going over? Robert Kemp, 14. Boy, he's right on it. 14. Mm-hmm. Did anybody else get 15? I think Robert Kemp, you're the winner, Robert. You know, I've Truthful Troll's 15. Yeah, Truthful Troll. All right. Robert
Nobody
Kemp,
they would have guessed 22. They would have guessed 22, but we didn't go that high this time. So,
well, 8-inch Destroyer got 22 twice, so that's where he went. But I was going 1 through 30, so it makes it easier. So Robert Kemp is the closest. So Robert Kemp, there you go, Robert Kemp. You're the winner. And you got a letter coming to you too. Pass it down to the next number, Rocky. All right, let's see here. We go down here. So
what are you going to have to eat?
Carrie Terry is 13. So let's go with Carrie. He's the next. Carrie Terran is we'll go with him because he's the next one down. Without going over. So Karen, let me give you my email. Send me an email. I'll send you a couple of fresh $2 bills. There you go, Terry. Right there. So he wanted to pass it down to you. So I like your book.
So I guess you're not going to have steak today. You passed up the meat. I'm going to have tacos. That's what I'll have.
You're going to have tacos?
Yeah, I made them. I made them already. I just have them left over. So
Dean says it was 18, but you changed it. All right, there you go. Send me an email, Mr. Carey. Send me an email. I sent my email out there. Write it down. Send me an email with your address and stuff, and I'll send it to you. I'm finally getting caught up on all my damn emails and stuff, and mail and stuff I had to mail out. So there you go, Carrie. Yeah, Carrie Sharon, be sure and send me. You got my email. Send it to my email, your address, and I'll send it to you. I was so far behind on that. Well, anybody else got anything else they want to say today? I might just cut it short, being it's a long weekend, 4th of July weekend. Anybody pop any fireworks?
No, I don't get into that anymore. And it's so freaking expensive. I got to have money for my food. So I don't do it. You know what gemstone that is?
I didn't buy any fireworks. That looks pretty. What is that?
I bet you the women in the chat can guess what it is.
Barbara ought to know. Very quiet around here, unusual. We'll see if anybody answers. 6 people in LA blew their hands off.
Can't get over. Can't move my little.
You know, C4, I tell you what, when you're messing with explosives, I don't care if they're firecrackers or not, you know, you really need to know what you're doing. No, I invested in my firework money into gold. There you go, Truthful Troll. That's what I did too. I bought bullion. I bought $2 bills too. It's still in shock. Nickel went to the dark side. I know, didn't he? He is now a rhino. He's half rhino and half donkey. He's kind of gone both ways there. So
nope, not crystal, Beto. Is what that is.
I thought it was maybe.
So your birthstone.
Is that bluish colored stone?
Yeah, it's blue. Not really super blue, but yeah, it's blue.
I was gonna say, is that a blue diamond?
I like the aquamarine. I do have blue diamonds, but not this one.
I was gonna say,
I like the aquamarine that's kind of clearish, just slightly blue is my favorite.
Did you see what Red Crawler wrote down there, Nickel?
Nickel went to the dark side. I don't see any. Oh, it hadn't come through yet. I saw
it's down the bottom. He just made it.
I got to save my money for metals. That's the last statement I have, so it's probably delayed or something. A gold maple. I have $2 US bills. I've got that now. It's really behind. Yeah, Beto calls me Taco Man. You know the song Taco Man.
Yeah.
Trump better be a Taco Man. You know, like the Village People song. Where is I haven't seen it. I just got gold maple. Oh, get Red Crawler. Oh yeah, he's delayed. Oh, here it is. Nickel is mad like Elon. His helpers are being deported. No, I don't have anybody that works for me. I have not checked with my cousins. You know, they do tobacco and soybean, and they use workers from Honduras. So I haven't checked with them to see if it affected them, because if some people they weren't even honoring the green card. They were deporting green card holders. So,
oh, is that right?
And again, we'll make that prediction. I don't think we got the job done the first round, and I think he's looking for a reason to go back. So, I think they're going to hit him again.
You know what? I was thinking the same thing. I have seen a lot of traffic here lately of military, and I mean it's been a lot. And I think it's going to be. I think it could be interesting because I think they want a war with Iran too.
Well,
True.
Here
You're breaking up there,
and
Mr.
try to
Palin.
do a democracy, which you won't ever. But they here it used to be Stanford Field. Now it's called Muhammad Ali International. Well, when they had the wars in the Middle East the last times, I mean, it was plane. I mean, all night, all day long, coming over.
Yeah.
Flying, moving stuff around.
Yeah, they're doing that a lot here, and for them to be stationed F-35s here, it was because I know F-35s don't normally are stationed here, so I thought that was interesting. I don't know why they're doing it because they got F-15, so it's unbelievable. So
the Houthis are shooting at the Houthis are shooting at Israel again, so I think we're going to probably they're going to get bombed one of us, so they're going to get hit again.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
You know, there's so much going on; it's hard to keep up with. I have a real hard time. You know, working all the damn time, I have a real hard time keeping up. It's a Sergeant Gold. Thank you. Barb is staying groovy. Yes, she is. Yeah, she even let me she gave me a ride in her Rolls Royce, and it was a pleasant ride, I tell you, until she hit my head on the steering wheel. It was really pleasant. Well, you know what? It's nearly 6 o'clock, and if I shut this down a little early, like I came in a little early, I think that will be. I had to bop. Yes, you did. Barbara, you had to bop me. I was out of control. I couldn't help myself. So I think we'll have to shut this thing down, and I'll have a good show next week. I've been doing a lot of research on it, and so we'll rolls first class 69 envelope. Yes, she does. So
credit unions, is that what's going to be about?
Yes, the banking system, it definitely is going to be about banking systems. That's exactly right. So I
can tell you this. I can tell you this. Credit unions are no friend of your commercial banks. They don't like them.
No, they don't.
So the more of those that close, the better they think the better off they are. So, and they're backed up by a different system. I forget what it's called. It's
the credit unions are not under the same guidelines as banks are. It's totally different. So,
and they're usually regional, and they generally have less services, but they have more. But they're more community oriented. So,
yes, they are.
So, and more people do favor them over banks. I don't blame them. I don't think you get treated like a number credit union.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you. Well, I tell you what, let's end this stream, and thank you everybody for coming. And we'll have one good one on banks next week. I've been doing a lot of research on it. So we will talk to y'all, and we'll have a good time. So I will advertise a little bit during the week, and I'm starting to have a little extra time on my hands. So we've got more people in. So we hired a couple of techs. And so I will say good night, everyone. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. And we will do it. So, and y'all take care, and we'll talk to you. All right, take care. All right, bye-bye.